Navi Mumbai International Airport did its first commercial flight validation test. This is a great achievement and I think a new milestone in Indian aviation sector. There is a rapid and tremendous growth in Indian aviation sector, and this airport, Navi Mumbai International Airport, will bring new capacity and relief for Indian passengers. Just to make sure that people don't get confused with existing Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, this is the new upcoming Greenfield Airport in Mumbai. Let's look at some of the key details about this airport. Actually, this project was laid by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 18th February 2018. So you see, we have taken a long way, almost 6 years to did the first commercial first flight validation test. The construction was started in August 2021. I think this is something we need to look at, that it takes time to bring something into concrete action, because from the time the foundation stone was laid in 2018, construction took few years to get the project started because of land acquisition, design and some other things. NMIA, which is the short form for Navi Mumbai International Airport, is set to be inaugurated next year on April 17th. Actually, just to clarify that this flight validation test which has been done is to ensure that the airport is doing the right things and get ready before its inauguration. The actual inauguration will happen on 17th April 2025. The total capacity of the airport, which is very important to note, and why we have built another airport in Mumbai, is to see it will cater to 90 million passengers. Once it's completed, it has 3 phases, phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. The 17th April 2025, phase 1 would be inaugurated. After the completion of phase 1, NMIA will be able to handle 20 million passengers annually, and once all the 3 phases would be completed, it would be able to handle 90 million passengers annually. It would be connected to Navi Mumbai Metro Line 1. Actually, one of the things I wanted to mention, that this is a greenfield airport. For my viewers, what is a greenfield airport? Actually, when an airport is constructed from scratch, what I mean is from the beginning, and no other previous airport was there. Actually, it was started from complete scratch, and that is why it is called Greenfield Airport. One of the biggest advantages of Greenfield Airport is that the latest and the greatest of technology in terms of design, in terms of facilities would be provided when it's a Greenfield Airport, because everything can be planned from the beginning in a better, in an efficient, in a good way. The best thing about this airport, it would be in the shape of a lotus. It will signify lotus once all the 3 phases would be completed. Now, let's look at the location of it, and that is why I mentioned that not to confuse it with Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport. You can see the location of NMIA is on the other side of Mumbai, and it is also sometimes called at D.B. Patil Airport as well. Now, a lot of people have asked me this question: what is flight validation test? Because this milestone which we have achieved is actually the commercial flight validation test which was performed. Now, what is it in terms of difference from other flights? So in flight validation test, basically we check instrument flight procedures meet the intended operational requirements. That is one of the criteria. Second thing is we also check the obstacle assumptions during the procedure design process are correct, and then pilot workload is acceptable. So this is important, that what is flight validation test. So it was basically a trial, in simple words, that everything is going as planned. One other thing I want to mention, for all my viewers to know that this is one of the first airport which has been done by Adani Airport Holdings Limited. They are launching many other new airports in India, and it would be helpful for everyone who is living and citizens of India and even other passengers who are coming from outside. But for NMIA, there is a company which has been formed, NMIAL. But within that NMIAL company, there are two group companies who hold that. One is Adani Airport Holdings, which hold 74% of the stock or the shareholding, and the second is CIDCO, which is a government company which holds 26% of the shareholding. So I think with this validation test by the first flight which has been done by Indigo A320, it is still a very important step towards Indian aviation sector. My good wishes to the company who is and everyone who have been part of this success, and looking forward for the launch and the inauguration on 17th April 2025. Thank you and namaste.